The number of lawyers that were in court today, and you people stood up and spoke and asked for the simple truth. We are behind you.
Hans Dibka is hoping the Mohawk Mothers of Kahnawà, the Kanien'keha Kahnistensera, have brought him closer to getting answers about his mother's treatment at the Allan Memorial Institute at the hands of Dr. Ewan Cameron in the 1950s. Cameron's American CIA and Canadian-funded psych experiments that involved high doses of LSD, electroshock therapy, and sleep deprivation left patients forever changed, and some, the Kahnistensera allege, never returned. The Kahnistensera think that bodies of Indigenous children may have been buried there too. They came to a court-supported agreement with McGill and the Quebec Infrastructure Society, or SQI, to examine the grounds for human remains before works can begin on the grounds of the old Royal Victoria Hospital.
We as people, not as an organization, we as people, we hold inherent rights, and that is what allowed us to keep going forward. If we're representing an entity of Canada, it's a conflict of interest.
It set legal precedent. The Kahnistensera are not affiliated with a band council, but they exerted their rights over Kanien'keha territory without lawyers.
All Native people throughout Canada have their own way, and they can approach the court, and they don't even need a lawyer. They can do it themselves.
Judge Gregory Moore of Quebec's Superior Court issued an injunction to halt construction at the old hospital in October. Now that the agreement is established, the injunction is lifted, and a panel of expert archaeologists selected by all parties will determine how digs will proceed. Kanien'keha cultural monitors will also be present on site during archaeological works. The agreement also compels McGill, the Feds, and McGill University Health Center to expedite release of records relating to the Allan Memorial experiments.
This is a model capable of being followed, a model of reconciliation and trust building. But at the heart, it has to be about the children.
Lana Ponting, one of the only remaining living survivors of the experiments, wore a ribbon skirt given to her by the Kahnistensera to share her story during the hearing.
Isn't it beautiful?
She has testified that she witnessed people digging what she presumes to be graves at night, and that she saw Indigenous people of all ages being subject to Dr. Cameron's brutal experimentation.
People need to know the truth. And I do want the Prime Minister of Canada to do a public inquiry. It's time.
While evidence of unmarked graves on McGill grounds is circumstantial, it was enough for Canada's Special Interlocutor on Missing Children and Unmarked Graves to get involved. Julian Falconer, the interlocutor's legal representative, said institutions are unlikely to consider allegations of unmarked graves.
In each case, and the Special Interlocutor speaks to this, there is a discernible, sad but understandable level of denialism.
In an email statement to APTN, the SQI said, in French, they were, quote, very happy to announce the signature of this agreement that will permit to shine a light on the allegations of the presence of unmarked graves. And McGill called the agreement, quote, an unprecedented collaboration. Amelia Fournier, APTN National News, Montreal.